if you think that Israel's control of the government is only happening in America, you're very, very wrong. It's happening across the West. Almost in every Western country, Israel is exerting undue influence to control the politics of those countries to make sure that they hate Palestinians and that they love Israelis. Former Minister of Foreign Affairs of Australia, Bob Carr, spoke previously, and he talked about very openly the level of control and the foreign influence operation that is the Israel lobby in Australia. Take a listen to this clip here.
The Israel Jewish lobby in Australia is a foreign influence operation. It's designed to put the interests of Israel above the interests of Australia and its foreign policy.
And I have to stop it every so often for copyrights. Do you notice, though, how he said the interests of Israel above the interests of Australia? Very similar to AIPAC, where AIPAC puts the interests of Israel above the interests of America. So we see it's really, we're starting to see similarities in other Western countries. And here I am living in America thinking, oh, this is only happening to Americans. No, it's happening across the West. All right.
And no one else has an operation as well funded. No other country has an operation with offices in every Australian capital city.
Crazy.
No one else organises donations to attempt to elevate its influence in the way the Jewish lobby does in Australia. Now, this is simply a fact of life, and I recorded my diaries of the foreign minister, and they've never been contradicted. What Kevin Rudd said to me about this, the reference he made to it, about money being raised. Tony Burke in one of the cabinet exchanges.
Crazy. And again, guys, I mean, I will play a bit more. I want to reiterate here. This is the former foreign minister of Australia. All right. So, he's doing foreign affairs. He's been doing foreign affairs. He's the former foreign affairs minister, excuse me. He knows what's going on in Australia very well. He sees it. What's so interesting about this guy specifically, and I'm going to actually do an entire episode just focusing on him, he used to be staunchly pro-Israel. He actually created an organization, a pro-Israel group in Australia way back in the 90s, I believe. Completely flipped. His entire viewpoint on Israel completely shifted, completely. And now he's one of the largest critics of Israel. And it's gaining him a lot of negative publicity on Australian media for just simply stating the truth. If you want to see how shocking, just how bad and how shocking this level of headlines are in the Australian media for what he's saying, take a listen to this. Let me go ahead and expand the screen here. Look at the headline. Bob Carr's comments sink to new lows. Okay, this is Sky News in Australia. Now listen to what she thinks is new lows that Bob Carr stated. Let me go ahead and play this.
Labor's demonisation of Israel, and now have a
Okay, I sped it up a little bit too fast. Let me slow it down, the audio here. Okay, there we go.
listen to these comments by former Foreign Minister Bob Carr.
There's a pattern of behaviour here that really demands comparison with the worst of the last 100 years, of Stalin's Ukraine, of the Warsaw Ghetto, of Mao's Great Leap Forward. Families who have now gone for 5 days without a crumb of food. And the point is that the IDF controls all the levers. It controls food access. And it's opted to use its power, even on occasions, to shoot the people who are distributing the food.
True.
This is just an absolute new low. Joining me now is Executive Council of Australian Jury co-CEO Alex Rivchin.
So,
Alex, thank you so much for joining me.
She says that it's a new low. This is what he said, just for those who didn't hear it clearly. 1, people in Gaza are starving. There are some families that haven't had a crumb of food in 5 days. Their children are starving. Israel, the IDF controls all the levers of food being able to enter Gaza. True. Everything he stated is true. What's the last thing he stated? That the IDF have intentionally shot Palestinians. True. Nothing he said there is shocking. She, instead of just acknowledging everything he said is just factual. This happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. She's making a headline, Bob Carr's comments sink to new lows. She has some dude up here. I don't even care to listen to what he has to say because I can look at the background of the bookshelf he has, and it says Zionism, front cover, big letters as the name of the book, the 7 Deadly Myths. So this is some like Zionist shill. All right. And all he said was that the IDF is intentionally starving and sniping these people. She's going out stating it's new lows. This is sort of the thing. Now, if we think it's just American media, it's not. It's Western media in general. It's not just the American media. They will do the same thing. They will go after you as a mob. And when I say they, I should be very specific. This would actually be a great time for me to put up my disclaimer. I really do mean the Zionist lobby, the Israel lobby, however you want to call it. Okay, they will go after you. They will make sure to put attack headline after attack headline after attack headline after you. They will try to destroy your life. They will definitely make sure to destroy your social reputation. They want to make sure you have no money. They just want to destroy you and make an example out of you. Exact same thing they're doing in Argentina. They're doing in the United States. They're doing it in Australia. And this is really just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what the Israeli lobby is up to in Australia, let alone what's going on in the UK. That's a whole other topic. It's everywhere. It's in every major stronghold of the West. This is happening. This is happening. The West doesn't support Israel because the West wants to. Maybe if Israel, at one point, the West felt bad for Israel shortly after World War II and they wanted to. It's different now. It's Israel controlling the West and forcing the West to support Israel, because if they don't, they will have their lives destroyed. They will be blackmailed. People's reputations just completely abolished. That's what happens when you don't support Israel in the West. That's why the West supports Israel. All right. It's much more a parasitic relationship than anything else. So let me go back to the rest of this clip here so you guys can listen to a little bit more of it and let's discuss it.
Said that in just about every discussion he'd had of how we vote on Israel and Palestine, someone had made reference to the importance of campaign donations as a consideration in this. And the model for the Jewish lobby is what happens in the United States. If any member of Congress or the Senate expresses a view critical of Israel, sympathetic to the Palestinian cause, you can guarantee that someone will be funded by supporters of Israel to run against them in the next primary.
Yep.
And the person they find to run against the incumbent may be someone who's never expressed a view about Israel and Palestine, but there will be a well-funded opponent.
Yep.
Now, I remember years ago I had a meeting with someone from the Jewish lobby in Washington who just spelt this out. He spelt out to a group of us, considered to be supporters of Israel, as we were at the time, that this is how they operate. This is how they operate. And if anyone, even in a remote Rocky Mountain state or in an insignificant...
So, I mean, that's what's happening, guys. Every single where in the world, if you are a Western government, they will blackmail you. They will find somebody to replace you. They will have the media write attack headlines after you. Simply for what? This guy, all he's stating is that Israel is starving Palestinians. Apparently, this blonde chick, she goes on air discussing new lows. How does, like, lady, who's paying you? You sound ridiculous. He's making statements. This is not even a left versus right thing. He's literally just stating factual things that are happening. You come on, you look disgusted. It's truly, it's like, is this an Onion headline? What are we listening to? It's ridiculous. She brings on some dude with a Zionist book in the background as if he's some reputable source. What? So, the more I started doing this research, seeing what's happening on Australia and Argentina and every single country in the world, it makes you realize, wow, there's there's a Western problem. It really is a Western problem right now more than anything. This is not happening in the East like this. This is a very much so Western problem where the West is occupied by Zionist influence. Undue degree that's leading to the blackmail of basically all of Western elites. All of our Western elites are blackmailed by the project in the Middle East known as Israel. Let me be more specific. So many of them are influenced and blackmailed and bribed and bought out by Zionist interests. All right, it's shocking. So I'm going to do a few more videos on Australia specifically. If you found it interesting, let me know in the comments if there's any Australian journalists that you want me to interview specifically regarding Israel. I'd appreciate it if you write their name in the comments or tag them, send me their socials. I'll definitely be doing an Australia interview here soon. Otherwise, I'd appreciate it if you guys click the subscribe button below and give it a thumbs up as well. It helps me reach more people like you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.